everyone, today we are going to be doing another small item from Nature Mandalas by Melpomeni Chatzipanagioutou. Now on this page yesterday we coloured in the one daffodil, and today we're going to do a tulip. So I'm going to come in really close. If you missed yesterday's video and you want to see how to colour the daffodil, it will be on my channel. Visit my homepage after you've watched this video, and hopefully it will be quite obvious in my sort of latest videos area. But today we're going to do the tulip. Now, as I said yesterday, Melpomeni's pictures are often quite dark because there's lots of lines. Now the lines are quite useful because they show us where to colour, but they can make everything look, as I say, quite dark. So I want to colour the tulip in quite a pale colour, hoping that it might brighten the whole page because we want a nice spring look. So I'm using my Arteza Experts as I did yesterday, and I'm going to start with the pink macaron. Now this is the very lightest pink that we get in the Arteza Experts, and I'm actually going to colour the whole tulip with a really light layer of pink. And then we shall think about where to put some extra darker colours. Now, as you can see, it's not really showing up very well because of all the lines, but it's okay. We've got these white areas that it's showing up on. And now I'm going to go back to this first petal and sort of layer it up a little bit. Try to get the colour to show up. And putting it on top of these darker areas that have been marked. It's really quite pale still, but this is just our first colour. So over the darker areas and down here at the bottom too. There we go. So now we're going to grab something a little bit darker. I'm not going to go too dark. This is the peony pink. I want to experiment a little bit to see if I can brighten it without making it, you know, too dark pink. I quite like the idea of being quite delicate. Now we have this bit is behind this bit, so it would naturally be a bit darker in colour. So if the tulip you're colouring, whether it's from this book or a different one, has got some of the petals that are behind, you might want to go a bit darker there. And just layering this up a little bit more in that central area. Okay, it's still not looking particularly vibrant to me. I'm going to have to, I think, go with a much darker pink. And I have grabbed this one. This is really bright and luminous. It's not the same shade of pink as I've been using, but it's going to help it to really stand out. There. And it's going to go in the gaps as well, because I really need something that's just gonna, I'm just going to cover the whole thing. I just think those pale colours weren't doing it for me. We need something rich. Okay, so we could just pretend this is our first layer, because I need to go back through and darken certain areas now. That's better. Okay, I'm going to go for the plum purple, which I'm just going to sharpen because it's still on the pinky side. There it is, plum purple, and go in here. This is going to be darker in here. There's going to be shadow from the edge of this petal. Now on our daffodil we did our shadows with the grey. I may come in and do that as well with this one, but I want to just emphasise some of these darker areas with this darker colour first. Just see how it's looking. I definitely think we're going to need a bit of grey. Got a lot of pink debris going on. It's just sweep that away. Okay, I think I'm going to use the same grey colour that I used yesterday. Whoops. It was quite a dark grey, the charcoal grey. I think we're going to need something quite dark or else we won't notice. So along here, just really emphasising the fact that this petal is on the outside. You can do the same here on this side, just along the edge of that petal. And then along the edge of this one too. And hopefully we'll get a slightly more three-dimensional look. It's quite tricky to achieve. There we go. Now we're going to do the stem part of this one here. Now for a tulip, it's sort of a mid-greenish, but I've learned from the pink that I need to do something that's going to stand out well. So I'm picking this spring green. I think it's going to work. I'm going to try it, and I'm going to put it on all of the petal, the stem and the leaf, like that. Now we've got lots of other little bits and pieces going on around here. I'm not sure about what colours I'm going to do those yet, so I'm not going to worry about those in this video. In fact, I'm just going to do these two elements of this page in a video, and the rest I'm going to do myself. What I tend to do on Melpomeni's pages is do all the green the same. I may do the daffodil bit different so it stands out, and do all the rest of the green in one tone. I think this is the forest green. Bear with me, I can look it up on the lid of the tin. Number 614. Yeah, the forest green, and I'm going to use that for my shadowing in here. Put a fair bit in there. I want a little bit of each side of the stem as well to make it look slightly more rounded, and then a little bit at the bottom. And maybe the tip as well, like that. So there it is. There's our tulip. Let's just sweep aside the debris. Yeah, I think with that next to it, once it's all the way around, I think they'll stand out quite well. Now in the centre of the page, I'm just going to come out and talk you through what I might do with the rest, even though I probably won't do it for a while. I'll do all the tulips and daffodils the same all the way around the edge. You can see the pink now does stand out pretty well from all the black. As I said, I'll probably do all the greenery in between here, all these little bits, in the same one, maybe two colours. Maybe just keep it one and keep it really simple, because there's a lot going on. And the same as this daffodil stalk, I'll probably just do it the same green as everything else. So probably do lots of green. And then in the centre here, where we've got these 4 plates, this tulip I will do in the same as this one. Okay, and the bulb I might go down to a brown, but then we'll have a lot of brown going on in the soil, so I may just keep it green. So that one will look the same, and then I'll do each of these really similarly, and the sky and things, and it should stand out because the sky will be blue. So we'll have all this green and yellow, and you know, and what I might do is do the dragonflies in the same colour as the sky, so that it just balances the whole thing. So that's my plan. I will show you the finished picture at some point. I'm not sure when I'm going to get round to doing it. It won't be on my Facebook today or my Instagram today, because I've already pre-planned lots of fun little Easter pictures for you. And although this is obviously an Easter one as well, I've already put them all in ready for you to see. So it will come. It might be in my completed pages. Who knows? But there we go. There is a little tulip for you to have a go at. It's rather fun, I think. But quite a short video today. There'll be something else for you this afternoon. So there'll be, I've got plenty of videos on my channel if you want something else to watch right now. But thank you for watching. I do hope that you have a really, really lovely day with filled with lots of pretty flowers. Try and have some chill time and do some colouring, have some fun. Yeah, happy colouring.